We don't know yet, and that's why they are so versatile, but also dangerous coming down the stretch. Well, Marcelo Serrano, the 39-year-old manager from Brazil, has really captured the essence of this
beautiful night.
Dynamic and
look at that sunset,
do you remember seeing the Bud Light night during warm-up?
Oh yeah, there he is.
You know, he's going
I was about to say there's a legendary picture of him
with his Phoenix Rising side, and there you have it.
There he is right there.
I mean,
I think sharing a picture with the Bud Light
it
was
would
the best moment of my life, I think.
6'5", 195. He's a twig, man.
Impressive, and we see this.
I thought he was way thicker than that, man.
Get him up top.
Really,
6'5", 195.
he steps into the
I
final.
think that might have been Rufa Dalashov. He was here in this visit.
We snuck him in.
That was his secret visit, official visit.
He's got the ponytail and everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm not going to lie. When we were setting up for this game and I saw this guy, I was like, I have to get a picture with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, this isn't going to happen very often. So
full armor.
This guy is going to.
Yeah.
I mean, you have.
We'll get him back this year. We'll get him back.
Storylines, and you and I didn't even ask Rick Schantz the question about what it would mean to make history, this and that. Because
come on, Rising.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I remember talking to you guys before the game and reminding you that we had a chance to tie the record, and we had to repay the Austin Bulls for that game that we lost in Austin. And I don't know if you guys remember the locker room. I know, Joey, you probably do in Austin. Solo throwing things around, and I tell that story often. I went outside and there was like farm animals walking by me, and I thought, what the hell am I doing?
More importantly, what can they do in the first 45?
That was definitely a changing point in the year.
Yeah.
I
knew you guys were motivated.
It was a 1-0 decision in favor of Austin.
I wasn't there that game, but I was truly there in the pregame of this one when you, coach, took a beer out of your pocket. Was it this one?
I think it might have.
Wins straight. Austin Bold, no slouch of their own, as they are looking to climb the top ranks of the Western Conference, a side that will most definitely be jousting with Phoenix Rising on playoff time. And Tyler Terrence along with Devin Kerr, glad to have you with us on ESPN Plus, or perhaps your Phoenix CW. Phoenix coming off of that.
For anyone else, or?
Yeah, it's frozen on me.
All right, what the hell happened there? Are you guys?
We're doing so well.
Yeah.
The banner was really just getting flowing there, Jose.
All right, let me. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit.
The best. You guys don't know this, but when I brought that beer in, I asked Bobby Dooley to go get me a beer, and I was going to show you guys, and he couldn't get one from the concessions unless they opened it. So I had to have it in my pocket open, and it was like spilling on my shirt. And I remember pulling it out and said, "What does this mean?" I went back into the coach's office, and Blair and Rambo were like, "Dude, if you chugged that beer, that would have been fucking classic."
I swear to God, in my head, I was like, "He's about to chug it. He's about to chug it. If he chugs it," and you did it. And I was
we won 6-0 regardless, so it did the trick.
I was a little disappointed, to be honest. I was like, "He's gonna do it." We've all been waiting for this.
That was pretty funny.
All right, let me just try this again here.
Yeah, it's your world, Bosch.
That will most definitely be jousting with Phoenix Rising.
Maladwigi.
Tyler Terrence along with Devin. Glad to have you with us on ESPN Plus, or perhaps your Phoenix CW. Phoenix coming off of that thrilling 1-0
first pass out of bounds. It's a good start.
A park that is extremely difficult to come out of 3 points with. Adam John with the game winner and what would turn out to be USL Championship goal of the week.
Yeah, I think at this point in the season, I want to say Kevin Lambert was gone or had just gotten back. So the midfield was, things were a little bit different, but you guys were kind of in a good flow at this point.
Yeah, I remember playing with Musa and Jose. We started the streak basically, and
Fleming's already
I think we did really well for a good
Yeah.
stretch.
John to come challenge him. And Devin, that was the one change that I think we all saw coming. You know, it's been great that Phoenix has been able to go on this run when Junior Flemings and Kevon Lambert were away with Jamaica on national team duty. But when you look at Kalisha and Junior Flemings, and it's no offense to Joey Kalisha, he's a great player. We've seen what he was able to do at Tulsa with St. Louis and now obviously with Phoenix. But there's just such a difference in terms of what they bring to the table in the system.
This is the game where Kalisha almost gets annihilated. Well, does get annihilated, but
Yeah.
oh, that's classic.
I mean, I think he still has the scars on his chest.
Yeah,
to prove
seriously.
it.
Size 11.
Moving forward,
Yeah.
control behind Junior
There's
Fleming.
something that you can always look at the game and realize is $1 beer night is like you walk out and the stands are not full until like the 20th minute because people are buying all the beer. So it's not until like the 20th minute that the stadium gets full.
And
Yeah,
You can
Matt
see right there
Brown,
all the people lining up.
pure
for the beer.
mayhem,
Not a bad one, but Luigi Mala lines it up.
organized chaos.
Fleming's a bit of a heavy touch. He gets away. Dejan Suzak.
So good at getting fouled.
Opportunity to settle things down
Oh.
in moments, but
Does it on purpose.
The way he uses his body was unbelievable.
So we knew, you guys remember playing against this team was one of the oldest, more experienced teams in the league. You know, a big key for us was our transition play with Solo and Junior and Adam and get after them quickly. And
Encyclopedia Nicholas
Whee!
player.
yeah, there's a
Sorry,
ball.
Coach. I hyped John up there for a second.
That's all right.
Appreciate it.
He brushed off the ball, but able to keep possession. Amadou Diab,
I think that's my favorite part of soccer.
Four.
Just pinging the ball side to side.
decisive though decision.
You also love, especially on the right side with Solo, the little juggling over somebody, back and forth until they get dizzy or something. I don't know how you guys do it.
I would just
know how
practice
you
it
guys
in
do-
practice. You know
Yeah,
how
I thought
it
that
is.
was pretty. I thought that was pretty rude, by the way.
Hey, it was definitely something that just happened. You know, it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Improvise. You know.
Fleming's flag will stay down.
There we go, between the lines. That's a key for us, huh?
It's the delivery away, dealt with by Austin
Absolutely.
Bolt. Did the ball travel over the line? Yes, it did. And we'll have our first quarter of the evening. Immediately, both teams filling themselves out. Exactly what shape
Why did Junior roll his sleeves up like that?
the lights of life.
Because he has to show his muscles. You know.
Gotta show the
man.
guns, bud.
So well. Back going forward. Serrano, he said.
Oh man, it's always fun watching these games, and you look at the skyline or the sunset behind the stadium.
Yeah.
Straight into the hands of Diego Restrepo.
The late summer nights are
Oh my gosh, it's pretty awesome.
Can we also talk about those black kids? Oh my God,
Oh.
they're so nice.
definitely my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
There's just something about them, you know, like just with the copper and also last season, like the way it all went down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just something special about the kids.
Clever. As John Bakero.
Through the lines.
Adam John, but
Okay.
back to line by Ensign
That's
Rafa.
Adam Swan.
Yeah, right.
Went through for
Well, the
Isaac
good thing about
The
Adam is
recovery
every time he
team.
didn't win it,
by Amadou
Adam
Diab.
always killed the guy that took the ball from him.
Solomon Asante on the top.
Oh,
It's yanked from behind, but no call.
Sir.
Solo in utter disbelief looking at the assistant referee. As
and my feeble effort to talk to the fourth officials in this league.
I wonder, you know, like in every league, you see who's the most fouled player, and
Man.
definitely in our league has to be between Junior and Solo. Those guys get fouled all the time.
Clever. Turn broken up by Jose
Junior
Aguilar.
in the Gold Cup. Junior in the Gold Cup was something ridiculous.
Oh
I think
my
he was the
goodness.
most fouled player in that tournament.
Side. Just one loss in their last 7.
That's when he thought he was a midfielder.
1-1 in their last
Yeah, he came back.
Orange County in their most recent. To get a late game winner in the form of Chris Tierpak. It's a 3-0 loss at San Antonio FC. That's the one loss, but before that, a 5-0 win against Colorado
So
Springs.
this, when we were in this winning streak, I remember this game was a big concern for me just because of the way that this team played. You know, they had athleticism, they had a big, powerful forward. For me, the whole thought was,
Not to push teams away.
and I remember telling you guys, we had to get after this team quickly and try and get an early goal. And it didn't quite work out exactly what I thought.
Now, when you look at the
It was
current
better than what you thought, right?
yeah, it turned at the end. But sometimes you have all the best plans, and the best thing about this group in this particular game was very concentrated, considering all the stress and pressure. I thought leading up to breaking the record, you guys had so much pressure. Once we broke the record, you guys started really to flow. Look at that.
We were just having fun.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
even
when we're
now
at
to
our
this-
best, when we're just having fun.
Yeah.
We got up from getting the ball in Zach's foot to Muzzy crossing the ball in like 6 seconds.
It was like Muzzy running down the field.
The guy was running up and down.
Yeah. Pacey.
This game did surprise me a little bit, though, because when we were the game in Austin, thinking back to that game, they were very organized the whole time and just tough to break down. It definitely had something to do with the field and the type of grass and the length of the grass, because I felt like the ball just moved slow all day in the first game. I mean, this one, like you just said, we got end to end in 6 seconds, and here we go again.
Yeah, look, he rolls it out, and we've already put 5 players behind the ball, and they're still taking them a while. You could just see. I always believe this about our team is once the second half started, teams just couldn't handle us in Arizona.
Back for Flemings. He'll take it on the first time.
Oh.
It's not a bad effort whatsoever. Right
Touched by the Jose. Huh?
Little Spanish
Little
flick,
Spanish flick, huh?
Here we go.
Phoenix Rising trying to.
Yeah, honestly, I remember playing here when I was alone in Tulsa, and it was like July, and I was warming up, and I was like, oh my God, how is it that these guys are we're gonna play with this temperature, Like, I feel like teams come here and it's so hot. You warm up, it's 100 degrees.
You're also playing number 9 against a huge center back, so you had that going against you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I remember that game, John. Didn't you have a breakaway? Zach stoned you?
No, Carl did. Carl played that game.
Oh, it's Carl.
Was like,
right.
we were down a man, and it was tough. That was the game that JJ scored that bicycle kick. It's definitely.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely not a good memory for me. But I actually thought I did okay. And yeah, I had a breakaway against Carl, and I didn't realize he was that big. And then it was 1v1, and literally just hit it against his body. But after that point, I was like, I need to come play here at some point. I was like, this place is fun.
Yeah.
No hassle, no pressure, and no nonsense.
Best atmosphere.
Ford dealership. For customer service, shop Sanderson Ford.
That's a great pass.
Hammering this left-hand side.
All right, here we go. Just getting behind.
All in.
Oh.
John was a little bit behind it. Kraut wants a foul. Most certainly not going to get one there. Asante back for John Bakero. Running through from Mustafa Nabuya. That's how Phoenix earned their first penalty and goal of the night against Portland Timbers 2 a couple weeks ago. A 4-2 win.
Here it is.
Oh, no. Breaking hearts. Ruined careers. And Clever came here. Wasn't he one of them making the most money in the world at one point? Or
this
the
guy?
number 9?
Yeah, the number 9.
Yeah. He was one of the highest paid players in the world. And I remember when they signed him, I was just like, oh, my goodness.
Little check-in by Adam John coming all the way back. See the step up by Jermaine Taylor coming off the back. Can't do that. Even a center forward as experiences. Adam John recognizes the threat from behind. Always going to accentuate a little bit of the action. Don't mind it from the center forward now. Restrepo getting his voice in front
He's a
of him.
good goalkeeper, but man, there's not a keeper in the league that gets under my skin more.
This guy?
Yeah, he knows
Oh, I
how to
should think-
kill a game.
I could think of a few.
A bit more smooth here. Bakero, it's straight into the wall.
I'm just warming up at this point.
Got for Diego Restrepo.
Warming up the free kicks.
Pace on it.
Right.
Going a little bit too quick.
Musa was so happy that it came back to him.
Now Devin really trying to catch
He
Phoenix.
enjoyed those second line
Oh,
kicks.
I feel like the first year I was here with him, he had that same shot probably 10 times, skied it every time. The second
Yeah.
year, he had the shot probably 10 times, put it on frame about 8 or 9.
Counter and go fast in the other direction.
He did like stay like after practice and do only that shot for a while.
That's very true.
That
actually.
left-footed bender, yeah.
Still making its way back. They've been better in defensive transition, but then the ball goes the other way. That's what you saw a moment ago where the ball dropped on the back post, could not make its way to Lima on the backside. There was that awkward touch. Ruben collects it. They go the other way so rapidly. So you just have
Look
to
at that.
make sure that
You Farrell just manhandling dudes.
there aren't going to be many of them.
Lima's a big boy.
He is.
He's a big boy.
I would not
In
want
the,
to.
in the first game, I let him
See the ideas.
hit me first, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. I let him like nudge me first, and in this game, I was just crushing him whenever I was close to him.
Lots of walkouts.
Yeah, it was important. When we were down there, every time they played a long ball, he could hold it and they could get out of trouble. And it was crazy.
John says to us about Bakero.
You know, and I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, we're going to have to, if we had to drop our number 6 back to front him, that was going to kill our press.
Favorite comments that came out of recent.
So this week we talked about we just couldn't let him play long.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought once we changed for you guys all committing to just not letting teams play long balls, it just showed.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it has to do with doubling back.
Yeah.
So as long as a center back, as long as I know help's coming, then I can bump him and keep him in front of me all day long. It's the ones where he could take a touch back like 2, 3 yards, 4 yards, where you don't know, do I follow him in or is he trying to draw me out? So
that's funny. I was just looking at our old game plan, and the second balls and doubling down was one of the first keys that we had.
mm-hmm.
What form is it going to show itself in? Being clever playing in the false 10, really having a little fun in behind Aguinaga Bakero, but also drifting side to side on James Musa.
Yeah, I remember going into this game, and we thought if we had 2 center backs that we could play against their front 2, we picked the right guys.
Yeah.
You definitely want Mala hitting the guy.
He's just sizing that guy up.
Mala was not scared of anyone.
Eats cheeseburgers for dinner most nights, but probably 2% body fat.
Insane.
Like, definitely the lowest, one of the lowest on the team. He was
like a
I
rock,
used to tell him.
I lied about the cheeseburgers. It was actually chicken bones and fries.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you guys remember Mala getting his IVs at halftime?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I kept
It helps
telling
them
the
out,
training-
though.
It
It really
did. Whatever worked, man. I kept telling the training staff it won't be long before the rest of the team starts asking.
I'm gonna need one this year, coach.
No, you're good.
All of a sudden, his boots started to fit.
Aguinaga, him and Nabuya.
Yeah.
Bit more space now, Nabuya. Sante.
Oh.
A little move there. Bakero finding Junior Flemings in all sorts of space. Here comes Amadou Dia on the overlapping run. Flemings using him as a decoy.
I think this might have been like one of the points of the year where we like played very, very fluently, like
Nabuya
side to
again.
side, patience. Like we're 15 minutes in the game, but we're dominating. You know, we have possession of the
Yeah.
ball.
Handed to Jersey. 24.
Yeah, look, they have
Sliding
9 guys behind the ball,
back stop to the middle, but handled well by Diego Restrepo.
and we're still getting in between and in behind. The patience was – it took us a while to get to this point
Was in black, but you can see with
because we usually could just go forward and just run by people.
it's too quick. Unfortunately, John came on the end of it. Well done by everybody on Austin to close the space down. The trailing runs on the center backs.
I always find it amazing that the way Solo can contort his body to get across in the box.
Well, he has such a slow center of gravity.
It's like, how'd you even hit that?
Yeah.
Such a low center of gravity that by the time a guy like me, that I'm 6'2", reacts, he's scored the goal already. So.
Yeah.
If you're 6'2", I'm 6'3".
Hey, you can check my height whenever you want, bro. That's something that everyone gets surprised when I say I'm 6'2", but because I don't know why I look shorter than that, but I can promise you, Farrell, I'm not making it up.
No, I believe you.
It's the hair.
Yeah, whatever. Put it up later.
Oh,
there it is.
Exactly. Woo! Go. I dropped my computer. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. How do you shoot that? Like, out of that. Oh my God. Out of my league.
Keeper, no one can ever anticipate it.
That might have been one of like the weirdest shots I've ever seen
Did you
him.
see that?
Because
the ball was like
like
under his feet.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Hey.
Oh, this guy. There he is.
Look at that dude. Was that Joe Dirt?
Coach, that looked like you in the pregame.
Yeah, we're gonna have to tell all the fans that story. You're right. It's just
Punch.
He's like a knuckleball under his body inside the.
Ah!
Ah.
Right in front of him, sees the far post. Restrepo can't get over. Phoenix out in front by one. Dollar Beer Night strikes again.
Look at these guys.
They're having fun. We're having fun. They're having fun.
The Tiger King.
At this point, he scored 13 goals in the season. This guy's a monster.
Yeah.
Did not reach the pinnacle of goals scored in consecutive games after missing out against RGV, but he's looking
This was always like the next 10 minutes. I used to always think to myself, these teams are in trouble. Like they didn't know what was coming for them.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd would get behind us, the momentum. Yeah, it just made you feel so confident. Once we got a lead, yeah, just start pinging it around and making teams chase the ball. I was looking in this game. I think this is one of the games where we had almost 500 passes and 89% accurate. That's a good recovery right there.
Ooh, chance.
Big save, Zach. So how did Zach earn his nickname? Well, what's the nickname you guys have for him?
Zublin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just because Junior didn't really know his last name. I think just started calling him Zublin.
Zublin?
Yep.
I call him Lubina, which means it's like a kind of fish in Spain, but he doesn't like it. He's very sensitive about it.
We also call him Mountain, because
I've heard that. I've heard Mountain a lot.
Because he's a massive human being.
Jose.
Yeah, look at this guy.
It's a foul.
Meanwhile, Gian McFarland is absolutely livid, and he's close to getting a card for dissent. Meanwhile,
Yeah. So, Joey, you playing center back every time Dion Buzz took off. Did you just like kind of laugh, and you're like, they're never coming back?
Yes, but I was also glad that I didn't have to chase them.
Yeah.
Those two were remarkable at recovery runs, and they would break up the field in like I'd look to my left, look to my right, and Muzz would make up 20 yards. And it's like, insane. Oh my goodness.
in the time that I can do one field, they'll do like one and back, you know? So it's kind of.
I would say maybe a little more, John.
Probably 3. I love the position of this free kick. I was like, I'm gonna hit this one really, really hard and see if anyone can touch it.
Yeah, I'm asking him what he's having for dinner. Where you going tonight? Gotta get him on our side.
Absolutely. Feed his ego a little bit.
Yeah. Always nice at the beginning.
I don't know why the defense got like so close. Like,
yeah.
Got a glancing header to that.
I can't believe that didn't go in either from me hitting it or from Adam just literally touching it.
Or from it hitting Adam.
Or hit the ball, smashing Adam in the head.
Probably knocked him out.
I hit that. I remember hitting that so hard.
The entire form, Bakero, to be honest, probably trying to pick out. Get a bit cheeky. Diego Restrepo sleeping.
Went wide or over the top? I couldn't really see.
It went wide.
Wow.
So Adam like touched it and like, yeah, he touched it and like he couldn't even react to how hard I hit it because he only had to push it forward.
Mm-hmm. Not as easy as it looks all the time.
Well, Adam's not that good of a player, I guess. So I mean, a better player. Doesn't matter.
Oh, look at Bakero flying out. Whoop.
Flying out of midfield.
Yeah.
Can't control my body. Once it gets to that top speed, I can't do anything with it.
Top of the box, Clever. Right first touch. Here's Clever, and straight into the hands of
I got to put that higher.
after the goal from Solomon and Sante have clearly woken up, and they're asking a lot of questions of Phoenix at the moment. How quick to go to ground where Joey.
They are? One on two.
Look at how many guys. Look at these guys. Block. Trying everything you guys could do. That's well done. Emergency defending, right? Lubin. Not sure what Muzz was doing back there, but playing second goalie.
As it stands, Phoenix Rising FC moved to 12-0-0 on Dollar Beer Night. They'll win their 10th consecutive game.
What a guy, Adam Jan. What a guy.
Yeah.
What a great guy.
There's that. Look at that. Look at the sky. When you guys are out there running around, I'm just enjoying the view.
Not even watching the game.
No. Trying to figure out how to dry off my shirt from that spilt beer in the locker room.
You see, 23rd minute, everyone's already sitting down compared to like the first 5. There's so many spots on the. Now everyone has their beers and they're happy now.
Good job of just making sure that really never truly have a grasp.
Yeah, I was talking to the staff, even in this game, not as much, but one of the favorite things I have is when an opponent tries to knock it around and they just get frustrated and end up kicking the ball out of bounds. I think to me, that's just awesome. Our shape and organization, how hard you guys work as a team. When these other teams just kick the ball out of play, it just it makes me smile.
Try to build, but then get frustrated.
Yeah. Oh, well
even when we kick it long.
Trying to go back for Dia. A little bit rushed to the top of the Dia. He's going to let one.
Ooh.
Oh.
Great save to it. John Bakero putting the clamps down, forcing Austin Bold.
But yeah, even when we win it back or we kick it, we're so close to the ball already that we can win it back.
Right.
Sante will check back to the ball.
Oh.
Phoenix and out.
We're in trouble now.
Javier Baez.
Here comes everyone. Oh.
Yes, Jose. Back press.
Yes, off the face. The rotation in midfield with this group was very good. Oh. Almost got him, John.
Thought he was faster, you know. And again, Adam Gem's fault. Oh my.
Well, I often thought if Adam was like junior pace, whew, that'd have been crazy.
Lever was asking for it. One quick touch there from Saramoon. Now it's Promise taking the inside. Promise going to goal. Almost took someone's head off in between the Banditos and Red Fury here.
By the time they get up there, we already have so much numbers behind the ball that it's tough for them to really create anything.
Yeah, the recovery is a big key. You know, you guys put a lot of effort in getting up and back.
Right at the top of the 18. Well done by Restrepo, and then go the other direction. The Nigerian on the top of the 18. That movement drifting over, had it covered.
Another thing in this game too, I feel like we win the ball high at times, but I feel like Austin hardly wins the ball in our half, let alone the middle third. I feel like every time they win it, it's in their own third. And then
have to go a long way.
70, 80 yards.
Right.
Race against T2. You got to find a way to get a win on the road at HEB Park against RTB. And of course, comeback victories like we saw against Real Monarchs.
Yeah.
Those are the worst. AJ got me one of those last year.
Going for the same ball.
My own roommate at the time.
And we have
called me one of those and ripped me up pretty good.
We had a Kugo train with us for a couple of weeks. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, Moby.
I like Moby.
Yeah.
He played with the Union for a while. So I would train with him in Philly every now and then. Good dude.
Oof. Left one in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jose.
Hey, you can leave a tackle and still be a good guy. You can, as a center back, you can still be a good guy, even though you hit someone a little late every now and then.
And also,
as long as you just apologize, everything's forgiven, right, John?
Everything, man. But also halfway in that first half, a little water break, we'll take it.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Thanks, Jose.
Jose sacrificed his leg for you. He's a good guy. I like their coach. See, he's doing the same thing. We're just always nice early on.
Oui.
Oh.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah. That was the only time, not just you, but our team in general, whenever we would get in trouble, we just a little bit impatient, you know, and want to go forward right away or find that good split pass. But again, look at everybody's commitment to recover. That guy's like, I remember that.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I remember that too. I crushed Muzzy.
Whoa, what?
Yeah,
Did you see Solo?
That's when Muzzy got injured.
Yeah.
You're talking about injuring teammates, and you just injure your own teammate too?
Yeah.
Hey, you know?
Did he finish this?
He comes back in, and then I think he goes off at half.
Right, we took him at half.
No, Austin comes in right now, I think.
Right now?
Yeah.
Muzz, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
That better get 64 minutes. So, yeah, he must have.
What is Mala doing here? When
I'm
he
not
gets up
sure.
and he doesn't pass it here, then that's when you know he's gonna be trouble.
Yeah.
Bombo clutch.
Second effort, just can't get his feet underneath him.
Woo.
Where you see him following through. There's an initial tackle and then a second when he does come back across.
I got a piece of that first one.
Right there on the one step,
And then I
follows through.
might have got a
Something
piece
on a
of
piece there.
Definitely got a piece of Muzzy.
Did he kick you? He did, huh?
I kicked him, I think.
It looked like he cleared it and then smashed right into the bottom of your foot.
I think we both went to like just toe it, just get anything on
Yeah.
it. And we just happened to get there at the same time.
We took off on that break. Did you see Solo get chucked?
Yeah.
I wish
I didn't see that, but I did see him on the ground.
I wish we had a different angle. It looked like that guy just chucked him.
He's so cool, guys. You have a record already.
Yeah. He's a bad guy, not bad guy. Oh.
See, I was saying sorry.
Oh, that's fine then. Just say sorry. That's fine.
What else can I do?
Makes everything better, Farrell.
What else can I do, John?
Hey.
Should I
Enjoy
meg
the
him
teammate.
next time? I should try to
Definitely.
meg him.
I would.
That's what you would do.
Don't come at me.
I'm on the sideline probably waiting for a hand signal from Brendan the whole time. He's wearing the earpieces, the staff. No one, look at Blair. No one knows what's going. Is he playing or not? I feel bad for Brendan at times, man. When he runs out there, you guys have no idea how bad we're crushing him. I think there was a game where Brendan ran out for an injury, came back, and then another one of their players got hurt, and their trainer had black gloves on like Brennan, and he was down by the goal. And I turned to the staff and I yelled, what the heck is Brennan doing down there? And Brennan was sitting right next to me on the bench. So I had to apologize to him. He does a really good job. He does a good job for you guys. We get in these games and it gets so stressful.
At this point, we're playing with Jose Aguinaga as a right back.
Yeah.
I never remember that. I didn't know he got pulled as a right back.
And you wonder why I'm freaking out. Austin's probably warmed up for 35 minutes now. Oh, he went in.
He
I
goes in
remember
for
he
like a
came
minute.
back. I thought he made it to half, but I must be wrong.
It says, I'm looking at the stats. Muzz got 39 minutes. But he has an assist, so it's all good, huh?
I think he was faking it.
No way. Muzz was a tough dude.
Yeah. I crushed him.
Yeah.
Remember that. I don't think he missed many games, though.
No, he did not. That guy just made a steal.
What's crazy, when he first came to play for us, I remember him telling me that he had had a lot of injuries in his career, and at times he would get worried about it. But, man, with us, he was awesome.
Mm-hmm. I remember he actually came on trial in 2018?
Yeah.
He came on trial for like a week or so. But I think at the time he actually might have been injured and like trained only sparingly and then headed back to England.
Yeah, and he went to Sierra Leone. That's how we found out Rambo had played with him, right? At Palace,
Mm-hmm.
I believe. But before that, Kai Kamara had reached out to me and told me about him, and that's how I knew. And it's a small world, football is.
I was just talking to Blair because yesterday, I don't know how I ended up watching our FC Tucson game against FC Arizona back in 2016, and I didn't realize that Blair played that game. So it was Blair against me in the midfield.
At Arizona United?
Yeah, remember that game? We lost 6-0.
Was that the game that when they beat us?
Yeah, 6-0 in the Open Cup. Carl played that game.
They had like 6 shots and scored 6 goals.
Yeah, honestly, the game was like they were not like that much better than us, but they did. I mean, they were because they beat us 6-0. But I was texting Blair about it. I was like, I played against you one time, and I didn't remember that. And at one point on the video, Blair and I are just chatting, and I was like, look, we were friends back then. And
that's funny.
It was funny.
McFarland was a good player. I liked him.
I agree. Strong, pacey, and then he's pretty good on the ball as well. Last year he had tons of assists, I think, didn't he?
Yeah. Whips in a good ball. Look at Jose's making sure Muzzy's okay because he's like, I do not want to play right back. Jose, sorry. Yeah, Woodbury. He played for Arizona United back in the day.
Ooh. That was a pretty decent chance out of not much.
This was a tough stretch here, We get in these games and you feel like we did enough in the first 25 minutes. We should be up 2 or 3-0. And this is what I was telling you is I used to get nervous at these moments because if the momentum would change, it was hard for us to kind of find that rhythm to get going again.
Mm-hmm. Pass.
Yeah.
Meg. See you.
James looking for the diag.
Good ball.
Yeah.
I think it was 1-0. Yeah, like 1-0 towards the end of the first half. It's always like a result that you definitely want another goal.
Right. There's a good thing about our team is I think confidence was massive for us. You guys felt like when you went out on the field and you had all this confidence, and you get even when you get in moments like this where we were struggling a little bit, there was still confidence that we were going to get the job done.
During this 20-game winning streak, that was absolutely a fact. It didn't matter if we were down 2 goals. It didn't matter if there was 5 minutes left. There never was a doubt in our minds, really, where it was like, we're not going to win this game, which was remarkable.
Austin Ledbetter. Letty
Betty.
I think I've coached Letty on like 4 different teams in his career. Were you with us, John, with him in Tucson ever?
No. I won the year after that he was there.
Oh, okay.
I actually played against him in college, though. He always reminds me of that game. We ended up beating SIUE 2-1, and I scored 2 goals, and he scored the 1 goal for them in the NCAA tournament. So
wow.
Who won the
Herman after that
year?
game? I don't know, not that year, man. So.
Here he goes. Go on, Captain Solo.
Pass.
Oh, that would be a nightmare with those 3 running at you. Oh, that's a big save.
It's a good chance for us.
Yeah. You think a moment like that, if he lays it off to Adam and it's a tap in, how many chances that we had and we scored goals with those 3. How many more they would have. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just the final pass.
Honestly, sometimes I'm like, oh, he should have passed that, and then he scores. Like,
Yeah.
like Solo or Junior or even Adam. So it's like, it's hard to say, because I don't think they're selfish players either. Because like
No.
Solo had the most goals and most assists, and Junior too had a bunch of assists. It's tough.
Yeah. Any time, right? As dangerous as we are, that's the part that kind of just blows you away. That's all right. We're gonna get 100 goals this year.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta stay under 1 a game though, Joey. That's the plan. I was telling Story.
I'll get it done. We'll definitely reach that 100 as well with Rufat averaging
goals per game.
99 goals in the season. And he might get it himself. 102 maybe.
That'd be the greatest signing of all time. Oh, getting closer.
There it is. Yeah. Dialing in. Dialing in.
I have a lot of people that are like, do you realize that when Jose and you dye your hair blonde, that's when the streak started? And I was like, claiming that because we dyed our hair, we started winning. I was like, maybe we have to do it again this year. Just where if that's what's gonna make us win, I'll dye my hair blonde every year.
Well, if that's the case, I did not notice that's when the win streak started.
Yeah.
And I'm probably
sure either.
It was around like that time.
The hermanos.
I don't really like that guy anymore.
John, do you think I could dye my hair?
I think you should dye it white, like Jose.
Dye it white?
Yeah, with your mohawk, I think it would look fresh.
Oh, the mohawk's coming in nice.
Oh, look at here. Look at this. Look at Bakero with the wheels.
He wanted it.
I wanted it bad. Hey, let's be honest. I'm not as low as I look. Coach, you have all the GPS numbers. You can tell the people it's fine.
You're not at the bottom. Let's put it that way.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but when you're a midfielder and you make a run like that, you don't get up there as often.
My eyes go big,
I know. Oh, here we go.
Definitely not as fast as this guy.
Oh, my goodness. This is where I think a lot of teams in our league struggle is when the game gets really open, and they're attacking us. That's when some of these teams are at their weakest, and the ball just bounces out to Jose, John, or even now with Sam and Barmby, finding our wingers. They're in trouble,
Yeah.
For a treat.
Yeah. Now, I played left back for most of my career, and I'll tell you what, if I had to play against Solo, oh my goodness. I'd probably just go stand on the post.
Even defending Solo in training there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. I honestly just hope he passes it most of the time.
Just give him enough room to not shoot, but not dribble at you.
If he shoots, it's fine. The problem is if he dribbles you and makes you. Pass.
Oh, that's a good ball. Well done, T. 7 minutes in Phoenix in July, right? We were all hoping this game would go 100 minutes.
Led's putting his foot on the game.
Yeah. Haven't been in long. I got to do something.
I don't mind it.
I know. I love it.
Make sure we defend this now. John, you in the head ball?
That's what I do, man.
You are 6'2", aren't you?
Can do anything.
These are good games.
What a game, Musa.
Yeah. It's a good game for Musa. You know, a team that has two forwards, they kind of let the 6 dictate the game a little bit.
Yeah, really good game.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah. Musa's very good at finding that little pocket to help the center back out,
Yeah.
but also eliminate at least one guy. He was very good at like that kind of like that Busquets role. Whereas sometimes with Kev, I mean, Kev's field coverage is amazing. So you kind of just put him out there and let him cover as much grass as possible. And sometimes he scores some goals and gets up there too, but he's definitely not as he's not as traditional of a 6 as I said. I would say Musa is, but he allows for so much field coverage. It's amazing.
Just
Was
can't
this
stop running.
when was this? Was this after the Gold Cup?
Yeah, this is the first game back.
Or is this like did Kev might have went away for like Olympic trials or something as well?
Yeah,
I think Kev is in the benches.
Yeah, he might have been. Let me see. No, he was not in the bench. Ramon was on the bench. So he might have been away with the 23s, I think, after they came back from Gold Cup or something. Or not Gold Cup.
Is anyone's feed getting choppy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Meg.
I think.
He would go for about a mega game, huh? At least attempt.
See? Oh, yeah.
At least attempt-wise.
49 minutes now. Who doesn't want to do this when it's 115 degrees?
We train at like 9:30 in the morning in the summer, so this is a joke for us. But them,
yeah,
I'm sure they're not having fun.
Well, we met. Austin is hot and humid, but it's not Phoenix. I mean, I often think like El Paso and some of these other places that, you know, where it's hot and difficult. I just still think there's something about playing in Phoenix at 7:30 and it's 110 degrees still.
RGV was tough too last year. It was hot.
The humidity in RGV is a challenge. All right.
Everybody's so open at this point.
Everyone's laying on the ground. We're 51 minutes into the first half. Oh my goodness, referees.
People down everywhere. Oh, I love it, Adam.
So fired
Adam's
up.
like the nicest guy off the field.
He's a monster on it, huh?
Yeah,
But on the field, he doesn't mess around.
he completely changes in a good way as a teammate and competitor.
I remember Frank telling me he was one of the Bash brothers when they had San Jose with Adam Leinart and
Yeah,
some big boys.
yeah.
Oh,
He takes a fair bit of shots, but he definitely gives it back.
yeah, he does. He's like one of the smartest players I've ever had. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one day in practice, you and Adam were going at it. I was like, oh. I had no idea what was gonna happen. You guys were hitting each other hard.
Yeah, that sounds like me and Adam. Just a little friendly competition between teammates.
Yeah, here we go. I can't remember this halftime. I think I was pretty upset. You know, it was the physical aspect of this game that I wanted you guys to come out in the first 15 minutes of the second half and just kind of impose your will, you know?
Just kind of felt like come out and score 5 goals.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's only 1-0.
What's that?
It's only 1-0, but I think it was like one of the most dominant performances. Like the way we control the game, you know?
Yeah, 100%. And as a head coach, those are the games that worry you the most, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just one mistake and all of a sudden then you're saying, wait a second, we've been killing this team and now it's 1-1 or and like I said, when you guys had confidence, it was a tough team to beat.
I think we had really good play thus far in this half, but I don't think we've had as many clear-cut chances. Whereas in some games where you're in a game and it's 1-0 or 0-0 at halftime and we've had 8-9 chances,
Right.
that's when the pressure almost kind of builds on you. And you're like, when are we going to get it? When are we going to get it?
Right.
But in this one, I thought we were playing great, but thus far we haven't had too many clear-cut chances. Couple of John's free kicks caused some trouble. Junior's one breakaway or half breakaway.
Sir, just call it, please. At this point.
I know. Here we go.
Thank you. Just want some water at this point.
Yeah, everybody's thinking the same thing. Good half, up 1-0. As I'm walking into the locker room, I'm telling Blair, just go listen and then come tell me what they're saying. And I'll chug a beer. All right, here we go. Second half, right?
Vamos.
My guess is it'll be a little more exciting.
I hope so.
Gotta come out with energy.
Mm-hmm. Get that fire going.
Yeah, I do remember at halftime telling you guys that this is a type of team you have to kill them. You got to put them away.
Absolutely.
I love this split pass here. That's something that anytime you can split the two forwards, right away they have to retreat.
Well, it's like 20 minutes in their half, and in the second half, and we already have them pinned back. So I mean,
Right.
our intensity and aggressivity is already good, you know, right from the start.
That is the pass.
I mean,
No, you didn't want to hit that lefty?
I've been working on it ever since then, you know.
Almost. Yeah, a team like Austin has the experience, you know, to hold it up and force us to get all the way back. But, you know, you have to be ready for this at times against good, experienced teams. You know, get into a good shape, and you will have to defend. We can't attack all the time.
I believe at this point in the season, they were probably, if not top four, they were definitely in a decent spot in the table as well.
I don't get it why Musa does the foul and then they put in my face the whole time. Like I was the one guy who fouled.
You look guilty.
I definitely look guilty, and I haven't done anything.
Yeah, Adam, John,
I
just
see
fighting.
Buying up. Ooh,
Oh, get in there, Mountain.
that's a dangerous ball. Put
Yeah.
that into a very good area.
Honestly, in this league, just like any set piece against,
Whoa.
it can hurt.
Solo
Yeah.
wanted to shoot that.
You can almost feel like I was surprised that down 1-0, even for the most part, they were content just defending, you know, and I thought that we were getting a little bit better getting into their half, showing some patience, but would have been a good team to really get after them on the break and make them run a lot more. A little foreshadowing.
Where's Mala going?
Yeah, I don't know. I was about to say that. He must be talking to somebody.
Switching with Musa. Valiant effort, Jose. I thought Austin did a really good job this game coming in under those circumstances.
Yeah,
Did
never
really
easy.
well.
That's a big difference for us, the coaching staff, is when we pick the jokers, the guys that are going to come off the bench, the idea is to be able to cover the whole field and have any sort of player that we trust that can step in. And I thought Austin was kind of vital for us all season because he could have played a couple positions for us.
Yeah, that's another thing about our team. We have a lot of players that are just very good soccer players. They could play left wing, they could play left mid, they could play right mid, center mid, outside back. A lot of versatile players for sure.
I think last year we put you up front at one point, right, Joey?
I don't know, but I wouldn't mind it again.
I know John keeps reminding me every once in a while that he was a number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
If we
I'm always
needed it.
ready. Always ready.
Everybody wants to play forward.
It's the dream.
Forward is a fun.
Playing
Fun spot.
forward with Solo and Flemo on your outside, it's the dream.
I don't know what the hell they did here.
Yeah, it was interesting.
And we're off to the races.
Yeah. Look at this guy. Oh. You see, this was, I thought was key, was to get them to run back. But again, it's not a bad start for them.
Pretty similar to the first half. Just
Yeah.
try to do the same things. Kind of stay
Hey.
back and
Oh. Football tackle.
Yeah, seriously.
That's what Junior needs, though, man. You're crazy if you start getting physical with this guy.
no, you don't want that. He's like a rock, you know? He puts his body and you hit it and it's like a rock.
I was done being nice to the fourth official, you see. Oh,
That's the only way you can stop him, though, as well.
it could have been bad, man.
Thankfully, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Tierpak's always been a good player in this league. Creates opportunities, hard worker. He might have been part of their plan. But, oh, you can see the dangers are starting to come right now.
Yeah, what a touch by Junior.
Yeah. Oh. There we go.
Pass.
Play forward. Play forward. A little frustrated.
It's either ball or man.
Yeah.
So.
Good spot to foul. So we don't
Use
have
the
to
ball.
run anymore.
I was like, I'm not running back all the way, so I'm just going to foul.
Stops the play. Works for me.
Yeah. Not sure what was going on there.
It's just our throwing, no? Or is it
Yeah.
someone's down?
Uh,
Oh, I think I heard the guy.
Oh, you had to get him back for the first half.
They mess with my teammates, you know? Gotta get them.
Yeah.
John Bakero, the enforcer.
You know me.
6'2".
Stick up for your teammate.
Look
Oh,
at
I
this
like
golazo, though.
I like it.
What a
Touch.
play.
Oh, my.
Smack. Musa!
Ah!
I don't know why he shushed our own fans.
I don't-
He must have been shushing the rest of the league.
I think he's shushing the haters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What a play, though. From a throw-in, we make it all the way to the other side.
Yeah. Quality football. Into the forward, in, back, and through. Junior with a first-time header.
Mm-hmm.
First time he heads the ball, ever.
Yeah.
I never really see Musa run out of that pocket either.
Yeah.
One of the first times that he really like kind of went for it and
he's definitely
worked
got
out.
the athleticism, right? You know, he just took off and see ya.
It's a very good finish, too.
yeah, it's a
That
very
was
good
very
finish.
Look at Junior. He's admiring his stats.
That's what most of us lefties just hit it on target, baby.
What a feeling, though. Huh?
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, I remember being really excited about that because I knew, okay, now we had that little breathing room and the confidence was going to start flowing again.
This is when things get fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Adam.
Yeah. That was the
Put it
thing
in
that
there.
impressed me most about Adam last year. It wasn't the goals he scored or the times he held the ball up. It was how much he worked defensively. It was amazing, honestly.
Just for 90 minutes, too.
Yeah. Must have been that shutout bonus the forward worked into his contract.
The man could not move for the next 2 days, but when he was playing,
Yeah.
holy.
But he gave you 110% on the night of.
Mala, big win.
See ya.
I don't know why this guy is complaining. He just stiff-armed him.
This guy,
He's like,
you would get the ball and he would start screaming at you for no reason.
I think
Like-
that's the one that he gets Kalistri later.
yeah.
I think he also played in like the World Cup for
he played in World Cup final.
World Cup final, yeah.
Yeah.
The Netherlands.
Yeah, you would get the ball and he would like do noises to think he was closer to you than he was. And I was like, what the hell's going on with this guy?
In that World Cup final, who was it that got the red card for 2 foot? And I think it was Iniesta took 2 feet.
Yeah, it was in the extra time already.
Yeah.
He got a second yellow. I mean, they were hitting Spain the whole time.
Oh my gosh. Maybe that's where this guy learned it.
The young tackle on
Right.
Xabi Alonso. I'm really frustrated here. I did not foul the guy.
This is something we got better at last year, I think, was defending set pieces like this. As the year went on, the ability to not give up easy ones.
You can see how organized we are too.
Yeah.
Oh, dummy.
Oh my.
And we're gone.
This is not what you want to be in right now.
Top corner.
I'll just
Pick
put
that
that
one
one
out. Pick that one out. Yeah.
Solo.
What a goal.
Yeah.
From Dia to the back of the net. Not bad.
We had a dummy in there. We had a scoop in there. And then a lefty top bins. What a player.
Oh my.
Solomon Asante.
I mean,
Here it comes. I hope for that one.
Yeah, he knows. His motorcycle rider. I was surprised Junior gave it up as early as he did.
Mm-hmm.
it's smart though, because
Yeah.
the other guy has to make a decision, and then obviously 1v1 against Solo.
Yeah.
Puts it up for 90. Left foot.
The man. Oh, here he is again.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
Yeah. This guy can have a few beers.
Got a few
That's the
more
move.
coming for you, buddy.
What I love is how hungry
Crash
we are. Now.
John.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Everybody now is like, I don't want mine. Look at Musa. Team shape.
Woo.
Uh-oh.
Can't take the heat. Stay out of the kitchen.
I think the crowd is in their head.
Ooh.
That was well played by the keeper. I didn't If he wasn't, that would have been an easy one for Adam.
I would not want to be that guy coming in.
I think is that Caleb Malice? I remember. I think he was with LAFC at one point.
Are they fighting with? He's also fighting with the other bench.
He's probably trying to speak Spanish to Serrano, who's from Brazil.
This guy.
Okay.
Then we're out.
I love this, Jose.
I love it when the field is like that. A little bit of red smoke. Fans are going crazy.
I think this is Jose asking me to touch it for him so he can hit it. Yeah.
That one's still flying.
On
Oh
the
my
freeway.
God.
Jose, we love you, bro.
I was like, okay, buddy.
Jose is a dreamer if he thought he was going to score that one.
I was like, Jose,
I will
buddy.
say, you pushed him a little wide, though, John.
Oh, okay, that's my fault for sure.
It wasn't like an easy tap.
It was. I was like, I don't know why you want to do this, but you know what?
Here you go.
Here you go.
You have it.
I'm sure I
he didn't
wasn't
really
laughing.
ask you for too many after that one.
Well, I'm sure I wasn't laughing about it on the bench at the time.
I bet. Left foot, no problem.
Lefty.
Oh. Oh, not today.
Come on. This is just
Not today.
two big boys going at it. Going to battle. I was pissed about that one.
That's a big boy.
His calves look like my hamstrings.
Calves look like my head, man.
I love it. I love it. That's all we talked about. Is this guy's not going to beat us. Joey's like, I got you, coach.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been a big moment for them.
In those moments when you're in the wall, you're just hoping they don't hit your head. That's all I'm thinking about. Please don't hit my head.
The junior got that?
I think so. Not me.
Good punch, Zach.
Yes, big time. Jose leading the charge.
Went from right back to forward in one game. Look at him.
Oh, well dealt with.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. Oh, he's taking off now.
Our patience and ability to get the ball from one side to the other in this game was probably one of the best.
You know, it was interesting when we used to work on one of the midfielders coming out into wide spaces. I used to always want to see James Musa do it more and get that left foot on it. And kind of a left back area with his range of passing. But it was just,
He liked coming in between the center backs.
he
more.
did. He really wanted to. He stayed central a lot, which was good for us because with Jose and John, it gave you guys a lot of room to work.
It was good too when he stayed in that spot. I think teams that played with two midfielders really had to figure it out, you know.
Oh, look at the press.
Well done, Jose.
Pressure.
And we'll take
Johnny
it,
on the
Captain.
spot. Nice,
Let's go.
Adam.
Friends.
There's another one.
There it is. That's 4 down. Here, honey.
Does he go by like goal?
He's like, I'm sorry, babe.
They have to shotgun 6 beers.
I don't know.
hope
He
so.
probably just. He must have just taken it right out of her hand. Didn't have time to get more.
That was great work from Jose.
Oh yeah.
Pressed well, used his strength, and then moved it to
What a
Solo.
finish by Adam, huh?
You know, the recognition when Jose took off and it looked like he was going to win it. Watching Solo and Junior just explode out on a counter is.
Yeah.
But something that Adam did so well too that it's hard to like see sometimes is like he opened the space for Solo to get the ball first. You know?
Right.
He opened up, so then the defender has to make a decision of who he's following, and
Right.
It's a great point.
he followed Adam, and then Solo was wide open. So
Yeah, and then he continued his run towards the goal rather than he didn't get the ball and giving up. So he kept following to the goal and got rewarded for it.
You hear that, kids? Always stay involved. There he goes again.
That's another great run from Adam.
Yeah.
Recognize that
Wow.
Junior was coming off his left and there was nothing but space to the right. Try to create some room for Solo.
And he's defending. Oh my. We'll see it from Rufat this year too. Oh, that's a big
Dave's
save.
back.
Man, I didn't realize they had probably 2 or 3 good chances. You know, Mountain came up big.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Use that big body.
pass.
Oh.
Oh,
That would have been beautiful. That pass by Solo was something. Good press moves.
win it back.
Was it? No, I think that's when Adam,
Gets hurt.
the guy got him. Yeah, the guy got him pretty good. Yeah, I don't think he. Oh, speak of the devil. Yeah, I was gonna say I remember Adam not finishing just because of that.
Coming on the
Calistris.
pitch, Vito, Joey Calistri, and Spen Benser.
Roomies are coming in.
I was looking at the fitness report. Adam played 72 minutes and had 1,000 sprint meters in that game. Like 200 more meters of sprinting than everyone else, and he only played 70 minutes.
Wow, that's something.
What a work rate.
Aganaga with a blonde hair. Gotta bring it back this year.
Yeah.
Gotta bring it back.
He wanted his goal. You can see he's not happy, coach. Good team guy, though. Oh, my.
Kalisha just makes things happen, you know? He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Is there a fight right there?
Mala and somebody, I think.
Are you surprised?
Mala.
Yeah, Mala and
Oh, these two. That would be an epic battle.
I would pay to see that.
Yeah, I think me too.
Put him in the ring.
Every game we went into, I used to always think, well, at least Mala's on our team.
I just always go back to trainings in 2018. It was every day for the entire year, Mala and Freighter kicking the crap out of each other. The absolute crap out of each other. They were just going to war every day in training. It was almost, oh my gosh.
Used to see some of the best tackles.
Yeah. Tackles, scrums. They were playing rugby while everyone else was playing football.
Like Mala's like, I got him. I got him. Get away.
Mala's probably pinching him or something.
Do you ever wonder if Zach and Carl or the goalkeepers ever get upset about the colors they have to wear?
I would.
Definitely.
They're so big too.
Yeah.
I know, he's a big dude.
Or like now Eric Dick. Oh my God. They're
Yeah.
massive. And they're just wearing neon collars the whole time. Like someone's going to miss them. Like not going to see where they are.
The yellow one's not bad. I remember they had an orange one that was.
Yeah, orange wasn't very good.
They looked like a walking traffic cone.
Oh, here it is.
Oh my.
Oh,
Come on. Why is there any question?
oh.
Where's Mala? Where's Mala?
Starts to get him the right guy, brings his hand down.
The guy put his hand down. I think right now everybody's trying to.
I didn't touch him. Okay.
John's just thinking about the free kick.
You could see. I just went straight and got the ball. I was like, Kalish will be fine.
Here comes Mala.
I'm just with the ball in my hand. Like, okay, whatever.
I couldn't believe, like, Joey got up after this was over and just like it was nothing and kept playing. And I remember he showed me after the game.
Oh. His chest was purple.
This guy is still complaining. He just put 6 cleats into somebody's heart.
The captain's like, just leave.
I remember seeing online, somebody asked the question if Kalistri, if it felt harder taking it from a World Cup player. And he said, I suppose it could have been anybody. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, right in the chest.
Honestly, that could, like, break your ribs. No joke.
Yeah.
Why would you complain at all?
Yeah, it's okay, buddy. Mala. I do that all the time.
I'm pretty sure he
just minutes before.
I'm pretty sure he just didn't want to play anymore. He's experienced enough to know, like, see you later, man. Have a good walk.
I should be on this free kick right here.
here we're talking about what we're gonna do right before every free kick. We talk about it, and like we kind of like decided what we were gonna do, but sometimes I don't understand like what's going on.
What's Solo saying?
Yeah, I try to like focus, and we're like, okay, so I guess we're doing that. And you can see like by my body when he touches the ball that I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, you look a little surprised.
Like Junior comes to Solo and says something right now, and
Was T's trying to get in on this?
Yeah.
he's trying to get on it, and like here Junior saying something to Solo, and I'm like, wait, I want to be involved. Like, what's going on? So Junior had actually the idea. It's like, why don't you touch it and then you hit it? And I was like, yeah. So now you're gonna see with my body, I'm like so confused when he touches it. Like I kind of react.
Instincts take over though.
It doesn't matter.
And then I act like I knew all along what was going on.
So when you score goals on our field, is it easy to slide on your knees?
So no one ever did a knee slide last year, and I was like, this was my first goal at home. So I was like, if I score, I'm going to do a knee slide, you know.
Rufats in our first game against T2 did a knee slide that went about 15 yards.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it. I told
fun.
Rufy, I was like, if you score, you need to do a knee slide, man. It's an unbelievable feeling on this field.
The
Dude,
only one I have is in Ecuador.
Yeah, you were a little shocked, but I think the timing was so good that Solo did it quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if it would have been any slower, we couldn't have done it. But
I couldn't tell if did it go under Spencer or between them?
No, it went under their defenders.
Oh, okay. You knew they were going to jump.
I was hoping they would.
There it is.
Yeah.
Love the eye contact, Johnny.
He's still trying to figure out what I was saying. He's like, I can't breathe, coach.
It was like 77th minute. We played for 87 minutes at this point. If we counted 10 extra minutes in the first half.
I think this might have been when I was talking to you about getting your fitness.
Yeah. It's like, just finish it out. Keep pushing. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Because you had been coming out like about the 65th minute for the past few games, right?
Yeah.
I think so. And I said, this is when you got to get it done. Get your 90.
Yeah, because you had a slight leg injury during part of the summer, I think.
Yeah, I got my MCL a couple games after this, towards the end of the summer. He's in your pocket right now, huh, Farrell?
Just chucking guys. It doesn't matter who they put in. Like now he's like mad at you.
Yeah.
It's
I actually remember telling him, you're too big to go down like that in that moment. There's Vito using his bruised chest.
Yeah, that probably hurt like hell.
What a guy, Kalishi, man. Just buzzes around the field.
Mm-hmm.
Always
make something happen. Always make something happen.
Yeah, he had some magic moments last year. LA 2 away, New Mexico away.
Yeah. It was the super sub. Saved the day.
Yellow card? I didn't do anything.
Come on, you've been hitting the guy all game, man.
It's a physical sport. Someone put a boot in a guy's chest.
I'm pretty sure that at this point the referee's just like, I gotta show some mercy. I think this is the spin. Yeah.
Woo!
Oh my, man on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, big solo stitched up Musa there.
They don't even try and press it. They're all in their
Oh
half
my
at
gosh,
this point.
I don't even know where they are.
Well, they're down a man too, so.
Down 5-0, down a man. That's not ideal. Ooh.
Oh, what did they call? A foul? Or was he offside?
I think Farrell and Calistris. Maybe offside.
I was mad. I thought Khaleesi was trying to get the ball. No foul. After some of the stuff we've seen. Oof. 30 goal differential. What did we end up? 50 something? On the plus side, I think it was like 53 or 50. Yeah.
The ball.
Oh, another good one.
Yeah, it's a good ball by Musa.
Yeah.
We love ya, we love ya, we love ya, and where we go, whoa. We'll follow, we'll follow, we'll follow, because we support the rising, the rising, the rising, and that's the way we like it, we love it, oh.
Are you a big Rising fan?
Yeah,
By any
huge.
chance? Nice.
Vamos.
Where'd you get that
Vamos.
jersey at, bro?
I swapped,
Nice.
yeah.
It's all about trading with the Bandido. They have the coolest jerseys.
I turned them down probably like 6 or 7 times, and then one night, dude had a wet, sweaty Banditos jersey, and I couldn't turn it down.
You haven't washed it then,
It was
huh?
probably a beer night, beer all over it. I think it's Vasquez 76.
It's probably still full of beer, huh? Farrell?
Still has the smell to it, yeah.
Big shout out to Vasquez. Hope you're watching, bro.
Let's go. Let's get another one, huh?
I feel like it smells like a goal right here.
Mm-hmm.
Amadou.
Oh, this is the Joey
to Joey connection.
I'm telling you, man. This guy makes things happen.
Locker room benchmate.
Mm-hmm. Sits next to me in the bench. We're the Bud Light commercial together. Last year we had the ASU basketball game curtain of distraction together. The Joeys are undefeated.
Awesome.
Joeys are undefeated.
What a guy, Vitolino.
Every morning, that's we're gonna have to figure something out now because I can't do morning handshakes.
Morning elbows.
Yeah, there we go. Joey, Adam.
Roofie now.
Yeah. Except I can't say that. Something about the way it sounds. Look at that. What do you do if you can't score? Head it back across.
Put it back across. Put it in the mixer.
You have like a magnet on your head, I feel like. Like any set piece, the ball just ends up in your head for some reason.
I find it.
I mean, obviously, I'm not saying you have an actual magnet. You have an actual metal on your head. I feel like that's something you either have or you don't, you know, and like your ability to.
I think
to find the
honestly, I
ball.
think I get it. Growing up, I played a lot of different sports. I played basketball. I played baseball.
Sports?
Yeah, so I think I got it from cross training all these sports. Like tracking a ball in the outfield is similar to tracking a ball over the top, or getting a rebound in basketball is similar to following something in the box or getting on something in the box. So I definitely have a lot of those skills because I am an American athlete who cross trained and did all that.
I didn't know you were a big sports fan, man.
Yeah,
Good for
dude.
you.
I'm actually a huge advocate of sports. Big
Sports?
big sports guy.
Nice, man. Good for you.
Jokers.
Last 10 games, 37 goals for, 6 goals against. Oh, you know, snuck that one in too.
It was. That was a little sneaky shot from Vito.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for the goalie to see that, you know, behind the defender.
He shaped his body really well with this. To open up your hips like that and get it across.
Yeah, it's a good finish. I was going in for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get really frustrated when, after we play these games, everyone would talk about how fantastic the opponent's goalkeeper was, not realizing that we took 30 shots on goal.
You got to save someone.
Like, we can't score 32 goals at some point.
I love how we just won more, you know?
Mm-hmm.
6-0,
Yeah.
we still won more. We're like, they're down a man. Let's just keep scoring goals.
As Solo would say, man's got to get paid.
Mm-hmm. Stalali.
Here comes T, running back.
Honestly, they've had maybe like 2 good chances, but we've probably had 10 good chances, and we've scored 6.
I think that was one of the things that we got better at as well this year, not giving up penalties in those situations, you know, not coming in for a tackle, just staying on your feet. As Patrice used to say, don't give them the solution.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a big, big deal for us is to just make the other team earn goals. I think too many teams make mistakes against us and get punished.
Look at us. We have 6 guys in their front 30 yards.
Yeah.
Pressing in the 88th minute, up 6-0.
Ruthless. Love it.
Yes.
Woo. That was an Ivory Coast clearance.
Where are we going?
Oh, Junior. Coming in. Oh.
9 out of 10 times he'll put that away.
Yeah.
So good at coming in like that.
Yeah.
He just like wrong foots you and then hits it so quick.
Like he gets no separation from his body, you know? He just hits it under his body and it's so hard to react.
And Santi is very similar when he
Mm-hmm.
comes inside on
the way that they both of them just, you know, that they want their primary foot, but being able to stop them from getting there is,
you know what they're gonna do, and they still do it to you.
It's difficult.
Well, you have to overplay so much, so then you end up just giving them the line.
Yeah,
which
you
is
give them the
worse.
line, and then they can still even get to their right foot.
Yeah.
Or use their left.
True.
Just getting the passing numbers up. Oh man, now it's like this is
So,
even if when we were down in games, I just would never want to see us quit or give up, and it's
mhm.
the mentality of our team. Just I feel like wouldn't allow it. Woo!
I went straight into Tempe Town Lake. It's okay, my captain.
Sprinting back.
Here he goes. This is the time I love it when the fans are singing and everyone knows.
It's a party.
Yes, we're just about to tie the single season wins in a row record. We're talking about wins, boys. That was we didn't stop here, right?
Kept
We're
going.
halfway there only.
I'm not gonna lie, I was praying for Liverpool to lose this season at some point.
They were not bad either.
19, didn't they?
Yeah.
The
I was gonna
elusive 20. The elusive 20. They just can't keep up.
I know I had to
Sorry,
send a
Corey
message to
Whalen, lad.
Klopp. 20's hard, Klopp. It's not easy. Oh, John's just running around pulling the strings.
He's just trying to get his passing up.
I know. He's like, Coach, 93%.
93%.
What did they today?
I made
One
43
goal?
passes. John, 30 of them were in the last 5 minutes. I'm
I
kidding.
was looking at
I don't know
passing
your
percentage
numbers.
of this game. Zach Lubin was 100%, by the way.
Woo!
Yeah. You know who was James Moose at 97% with 59 passes. That's not bad
That's a good day.
for a
The
midfielder.
goal
You know?
scored as well.
Yeah.
Touch.
That was a good touch.
Oh,
Just a
like
bit
it.
offside.
Lubin's got something to say about that.
He was probably so pissed.
Yeah, don't kick it in our goal. What did
Goalies
John
make
end
it
up?
free.
87%, John, with 70 passes. Woo! The next highest
70 passes
on
is ridiculous.
70 passes.
Huh?
a lot.
70?
That's probably the most passes in. Look at that. It's probably the most passes in the season for a game. I feel like 70 is a lot.
Oh,
Oof.
Well, that was highest by far in that game for the team. Impressive. This was the
boys
game that
put in a good
everybody increased their in-stat scores. Got all excited about those numbers.
shift.
This was a big one for us. It was a game where we were able to, I think, you get this feeling, you know, that you have a chance to break a record. I remember how focused you guys were that week leading up to Tulsa after this, and it was a bit stressful. You know, you guys couldn't get away from it. It was all over social media, the news, about the team. This game and the Tulsa game were two of the most mentally challenging games for our team all season. Oh,
Yeah, the Tulsa one was definitely a collective effort.
yeah.
It wasn't nearly 6-0, and we had to push and scrap and claw for everything, and then we finally got our goal and got the record.
Every game, no matter what, got to be graceful.
Absolutely.
Win or lose. That's and I thought their coach was actually pretty good. Serrano's a good guy. I remember him telling me that the fans behind his bench were crushing him. There's the big guy.
Lightest player in the league and heaviest player in the league.
He was looking at Solo.
What a player he is, though. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit the showers.
Nice. Play inside. I got to clean off my jacket.
We go give the fans some love, as always.
Yeah. I think our general manager told me that they ran out of beers that night.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Look at Vito holding his chest.
Get some ice on that chest, son.
Oh.
Man.
The people get me going. They know how to rile me up.
There it is. There it is. Vito's war wound.
What a game.
6-0 on a beautiful, beautiful summer night in Phoenix, Arizona.
This guy had a good one. I'll tell you that.
Mhm.
Did. Crushing beers. Who are the hard hands for, Johnny?
Always when I score, my mom and dad wake up at like 4 a.m. to watch the game, so they deserve a little heart to
What a
remind them
good
I'm thinking
kid.
of them.
What a good kid.